This video is for you if you are finding yourself stuck in an endless loop of self doubt, overthinking every decision, watching life pass you by. Everyone else is moving forward with confidence, and you're wondering, why not me? What's wrong with me? I want you to know that self doubt is not random, okay? It's a buildup of negative emotions that were never fully processed. And these negative emotions, they begin to affect how we feel and how we think. You know the questions that we end up asking ourselves. What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if I make a fool of myself? Left unanswered, self doubt turns into shame, which is the fear of becoming what you fear to be without control, or the fear of becoming what you fear to be without consent. Okay. And so this is a cycle that you've gotten yourself stuck in, my friend. And I'm going to break it down for you exactly how the cycle looks so you can have a better understanding and it'll help you against your battle fighting self doubt. Okay, so it starts off with negative experiences. There is a life that you see yourself living, a woman that you see yourself becoming. And every time you take some kind of action that you think will bring you closer to your goal, your destination, guess what? You're taking 10 steps back. This is what we call negative experiences. And that turns into negative emotions. When those emotions build up, they begin to affect how you think, right? About yourself. That turns into self doubt and self shame. And if you let that build up without processing those emotions, which means letting go of negative emotions, aka healing, right? It turns into overthinking and overwhelm whenever you're trying to function. It's breaking down your ability to function, love. Oh my goodness. And that creates mental and emotional clutter, right? So imagine you are in front of a hallway and you want to get to the other side. It's hard for you to get to the other side because there's just so much crap in the hallway, right? And now you can't even see the other side. What does that do? That makes you feel uncertain of ever getting to the other side or left confused as to how you're going to get there. You ever feel like you know where you want to go, you know who you want to become, but you have no clue of getting started? That's right here, okay? And that's where a lot of us disconnect. We just lose hope, right? Which then turns into forcing us to make poor decisions or indecision. And that's where we get stagnated. That's where we think we're taking steps forward and actually we're taking steps back. That's you right there. And then what happens when we continue to make poor decisions? Well, that attracts more negative experiences. And that cycle continues and continues and continues, right? Until life has passed us by and we never even got to live it. We never even got to become the woman that we wanted to become, right? So then of course you're going to ask me, Chantel, how do we break this? All right, let's get into it. You have two options. You can break it just after it starts, where when the negative experience comes, you take the time to process the emotions, right? And when you process the emotions, which means let go of the negative, take the lesson that you need to learn and let go of the extra stuff and learn how to generate positive emotion. Now we can learn what we need to learn from this lesson and move forward, right? That would break it. It wouldn't go into self doubt and shame. It wouldn't continue. But that's what we call emotional regulation. And emotional regulation can take some time, right? It can take 2 to 6 months to learn how to emotionally regulate, and another 3 to 6 months to master emotional regulation in our everyday today lives, right? And a lot of us don't have that kind of time, right? We got places to go and people to see. We have a woman that we are trying to become, and we have this life that we're trying to live, right? So then your next fastest bet would be cut it off just before the cycle has continues, okay? Which is poor decisions. We want to make what? Confident decisions, okay? Confident decisions breaks the cycle and allows us to create a cycle of success, a cycle of progression. Well, how do we do that, Chantel? Okay, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you. Just hold on. Here it is. This is the cycle that we have right here. This is the cycle that we want to fall into, right? Now, the first 3 steps of the cycle is going to already will have you breaking this cycle. But to continue on the next steps will have you succeeding and progressing in life. All right. So let's get to it. Self validation. You need to know who you are and where you're trying to go. Okay. A lot of us are getting lost on this journey of life journey to success because we're following everybody else's standards. We're following everybody's expectations. We've been following so long that we've gotten lost and we're not even sure who we are anymore. That's the first step. Get clear on who you are and where you're trying to go. The second one is self control. Control what you can. We hinder our ability to take action when we're focused on what we can't control. So, how do we uh, uh, allow ourselves to take action again? We got to focus on what we can control, okay? Taking the control back. All right. And then it leaves us with what and why. Now that we know what we can control, what do we need to do about it? And why do we need to do it? The what and why alignment is the same thing as, knowing and doing. When you figure out what you need to do, it's important to know why you need to get doing it, because if you don't know your why, you probably won't take action. Unfortunately, that's just what it is, right? But this alone will give you the motivation to make your confident decision. Boom. Congratulations. You have just broken the cycle. What needs to happen next? Right? Now you have the clarity. Remember the hallway I spoke to you about? Now, because we've made our confident decision on how we're going to get there, that clutter is no longer in our way. And it's just a simple process of walking through to the other side quickly, fast, effortlessly. That's what we need in our lives. Okay. And that of course brings you to your acquired goals and success, right? This is so important. Learning how to make confident decisions is so important because decision gives you direction. Direction makes the way for you to hit your destination. Now, you can take these 3 simple steps and you can move forward, no problem. Save this video for when you need it, share it with a friend by all means. When you feel stuck, pull it out, right? Here's the thing though, as simple as they are, if they're not done properly, you're not going to get the results. You're going to stay stuck in this cycle, stuck stagnant, watching everybody else move forward, wondering why you can't. Okay. The most important step, right, out of all these 3 to break the cycle of self doubt and make confident decisions is to learn how to self validate, right? Sometimes, even in our conscious and our subconscious, consciously, we could be like, yeah, I know who I am. There's parts of us that we've lost in our sub, we don't even realize. It's important. I literally have developed a 1, 2, 3 method to help you self validate effortlessly, easily, right? So this doesn't have to take a long time trying to figure it out. Sometimes we get so lost. Oh my goodness, don't even get me started. All right. So if you want to know how to do these 3 steps properly so you can start to make confident decisions that'll break you out of the cycle of self-doubt and stagnation and move you forward in life so you're living the life you want to be and you're becoming the woman you want to be, then I got something for you. Are you ready to step into this cycle for good? Sorry, stop this cycle for good. Start making confident decisions that move you forward in life. Well, then, ladies, I'm hosting a 90-minute interactive workshop Friday, February 28th, where I'll teach you exactly how to do this. Bam. Just comment workshop down below in the comment section and I'll send you over the details. Or you can just go to my profile, click the link in the bio, and secure your spot. I'm looking so forward to see you. This is going to be fun. This is going to be interactive. And we're going to go through these steps. After this workshop, you'll be a pro and you'll be breaking this cycle of self-doubt and stagnation. All right. So, life that I'm ready to live, here I come. Woman I'm ready to step into for 2025. Let's go.